Hey guys, it's day 44. I'm just here at the Boots Off Hostel. It's a really nice spot. I'll show you guys around. But we did about a 17-mile day yesterday. I had to race the sun going down last night, but we managed to not have to use our headlamps. Got in probably around like 8:30. And anyways, I'll show you guys around the campsite. We're going to be hanging out at the lake today. Alright, so you can kind of see, like, here's the showers. I almost fell. You can see the cool lights. I'll show you guys in the inside in a second. And then those are the privies over there, but they're really nice. They're pretty much a full-on bathroom. Okay, so that's like old t-shirts with like the plastic. Then you look in the inside. That was kind of loud. It's like water pours into that. And then it comes down like a rain shower. It's really cool. And then there's tent sites down there. That's where we stayed last night. There's a deck and there's a kitchen and all that stuff. Breakfast is included with your meal. I recommend staying here. Just some more of the art at the Boots Off Hostel. Okay, so this mural has a really cool quote. So it says, "So get out there and hunt the fish and mess around with your friends and ramble out yonder and explore the forest, climb mountains, big peaks, enjoy yourself. Keep the," sorry, I'm trying to read through my camera. "Keep the body active and alive, and I promise you this much, this one sweet victory over those desk-bound men and women with their hearts in a safety deposit box. You will outlive the bastards." That's pretty cool. So we're here at Watauga Lake. I really don't want this to become an accidental zero. It's just too pretty. We're gonna go swimming, actually. I mean, it's noon. I don't know, I want to do 15 miles today. I'll figure it out. It always gets figured out. You gotta have time for the little things. So I don't know where today's gonna take us, but I set up my tent. Yeah.
Why
and
not
then
just sleep
we
like
went
that?
outside
Oh, I'm sorry.
swimming. Okay, Feather is on his thermal rest. He blew up. We decided to hope that isn't going to be an accidental zero. It actually worked pretty good despite that just happening. It's like literally like a floaty. That's so good. All you're missing is a beer in your hand. So as you can see, we haven't left yet. And it's lunchtime and we're still at the beach. I'm just reading my book, relaxing. I'm really torn right now on what to do. I get a breath. I am close to the top of a 2,400 foot climb to Watauga Lake. It's hot. It's like 90 Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is in Celsius, probably like 30. It's suffocating. It's still pretty hot and it's like 6:30. But we're getting there. And then after this, we don't really have a huge amount of elevation gain up until Damascus, so we decided to carry on and not stay at the lake. As tempting as it was, it felt nice to at least get this big climb out of the way. Alright, I'll let you guys know where we end up camping out tonight. Today is day 44. I'm eating cheesy crackers. And we're at a stealth campsite. I'll show you guys around in a second. There's not much to it, but we decided to push on from the shelter. And we did a little bit more miles. And today we're probably going to do, I don't know, somewhere between 15 and 20 miles. and it should be in Damascus tomorrow. So this is what the stealth campsite looked like. It's literally no water here, but it's just a flat spot. Put our tents. We had to do a little bit of night hiking to get here. Okay, so there's a lot of good reasons to leave out of the bubble. I'm happy I did because some campsites have still been pretty busy, even though it's like the bubble has passed. There's a couple downsides to it. Leaving in May, the bugs, my legs like are gonna be scarred for so long. Like they just don't leave you alone. The bugs are pretty bad, but also the heat is really bad, and for the most part it's been good, but like yesterday it was like 90. Today it's got to be almost 90 now. Like it's like 10:30 or something. Like it's hot, so the heat can get to you. You just gotta make sure you're staying hydrated. But besides that, leaving outside of the bubble is where it's at. Like, yeah, you have a little bit of the time crunch and you may have to flip, but if you're doing a through hike, but you have the choice of either hiking like and having people around you, or being isolated and camping by yourself. Like, you really have both options. And there's been days where I've seen like 3 people all day. There's been days where I've seen 20 people hiking the trail. So like, it really varies. I can't imagine how many people would be on the trail in the bubble and how many people you'd come across in the run of a day. I don't like too many people at a campsite. And I can't imagine the Smokies either, because you have to stay in shelters, and it was already packed, and there were some nights that we weren't able to stay in shelters, so couldn't imagine. Forgot to mention to you guys that I'll be heading to Damascus tomorrow, and I'll be staying for a few days. Just as a celebration for making it that far. I mean, this is definitely the biggest accomplishment on the trail so far for me. And it's quite possible that Virginia may be my last state, depending on how many miles I push through. I booked my flight back for July 22nd, so I'll probably stop hiking a day or two before then. Flight prices were cheap then, so and it's I had to pick a time to go home and have enough time to relax before going back to work, so that'll give me about a week and a half, 2 weeks. And anyways, the Grayson Highlands, I got a notification yesterday that it's closed. The AT section of actually all trails in the Grayson Highlands right now are closed. A lady got attacked by a bear yesterday, and they're still trying to find the bear, is my understanding of the situation. So I'm hoping that it opens up by the time, almost fell, by the time I get there, but I don't know. I'd really like to see the ponies. I found some cows. I thought that I wasn't going to see any, but they're right there. Hey, buddy. Found some cows. These cows are so cute. There's like baby cows, big cows. All right, we are getting ready to do some night hiking. We're trying to hit 20 miles today. And a little while back, we were about 1.6 miles. So you can see the sun's going down. Looks really pretty. But time to get the headlamps out. Night hiking. Officially have done my longest day at 20.7 miles. And we don't know if we're gonna go to a stealth campsite or the shelter. The shelter's about a mile away, and then we won't have a crazy day tomorrow into Damascus.